G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome back to TF Custom Shaving Brushes Workshop. How are we all? All well, I hope. I see Razor and Brett and Ryan in the stream already. Good on yous. Let me just get myself set up here and sorted out, and then we can move on from there. Grey Dog, good morning to you, mate. How are you? Hope you're well, mate. Staying safe out there. You can see I'm ready for a shave. I'll need to have a shave probably tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I will, because I've got to go to SES tomorrow night, haven't I? So, yeah, all good. Good to see, guys. Good to see. You're all well, all hanging in there. Are you on the road, Brett? If you are, mate, take it carefully. Take it carefully. So tonight, as you can see, I've got this the dark one in here that that has more of the colours in it, which you can see, I think. And I don't know if you noticed, but I've actually added a black piece to the top as well. And I've done the same on one of the other ones as well. That was one of the other ones we cast, so I've put a black bit on the top of that one as well. So we'll set the knot in that, and then we'll cut the handle, and then I'll get an off cut off of the bottom of that, which will do me for something else. So I'm happy with that. So we've got two there ready. I will be doing this one sometime soon though. Where are we? We're on that front camera. I need to go to camera 2. Let me go to camera 2. So we will be doing this one soon, which is a customer one. So we'll get that one done soon. Let me go back to there. Okay. And I've got a couple of other things up my sleeve that I want to play around with as well. A couple of different things for the stream as well. So rather than just shaving brushes. But anyway, enough of that blah blah blah. We might get on with this one, eh? So I've got no particular shape in mind at the moment, although I'm thinking I might go with a long handle. I'm thinking I might make this a bit longer than normal, and I'll shape it accordingly. So I've got a little bit of an idea in mind, and we'll just see how that pans out, and then we can take it from there, eh? But I do want it to be one of those handles that's long and slender, so we'll see how we go with that, I think. Okay. Should be home in the next 90 minutes or so. That's fine, mate. You just jump in when you need to, Brett. Alrighty, well look, I was having a play around today as well with this audio-video mixer thing. I'm trying to see if I can get the audio. I noticed that when I've been watching back the videos, that when I'm not talking, the background noise gets louder and louder and louder until I start talking again, or until there's a section in the music where it seems to be quite loud. Music's too high again. Let me just turn that music down. I might turn my mic up one notch. Yeah, so like I said, I've noticed that the when I stop talking in the video, I've noticed that the background noise of the lathe, etc., seem to get louder. They start off quiet when I stop talking, but then the noise seems to get louder and louder and louder. So I'm going to have to try and find out what the settings are to try and minimise that. I had a look I spent a bit of time in the audio mixer today, but I couldn't fathom it out. So, and it's kind of hard because I don't have any output for putting microphones in, so I really need to get that sorted. I need to get like a headset so I can listen to what changes I'm making on the go. So anyway, we'll see how that goes, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to try and find that out because I don't like that loudness that comes through in the mic. But anyway, let's get sorted. Let's get stuck into this one, eh? So first things first, I think I will square up the end as we normally do. You'll see it's got a little bit of outer round in it, which will sort itself out once we start turning it to shape anyway. And I'm just going to go in there with the carbide. Might have to move the tool rest back a little bit. And we'll go in and take a little cut. That's okay, that should do us, I think. Yep, that's all right. We'll take the, we'll put a 25mm hole in there. Now I'm going to show you some of the new synthetics I've got as well. I'm going to probably put a synthetic in this one. Which one I'm going to put in yet, I'm not 100% sure. I am thinking of the Boss knot. So I'll have a look at that once we get started. So I'm only going to put a 26mm in it. And I've got a 2-band finest here as well, just in case we change our mind. I've got a tuxedo and 26mm here as well. I've got a cashmere, I've got a Boss knot, a snow leopard and a timber wolf, I think they call it. Just for something different, you know. Now we'll slow that lathe down because it's going a bit too fast. Now I'm thinking I'll go on about 15mm to start with, and then I can change it as need be. Or maybe even 14 to start with. Yeah, I'll go 14, we'll see how that goes, eh? Okay, we'll take that back, get rid of this. Now, okay, music's just changing tracks, that's all right. I thought we had lost music there, but it's okay. There's the other one coming in now. Right, so I'll just turn this around. And I'll check this is still on 27. Yep, so we've got 27 there, so we'll that'll do it. And we'll go in with the skew, speed it up. So just check that. a little bit under 27. And we'll scuff that edge up, take the sharp edge off. Okay. Okay, that looks all right. So that was the two band. So just let me come into camera too, right? So that's a two band there. It's not going to sit in there very well, but not at the moment anyway. So that's the two band. I don't think the tucks will fit in that because it's too big. They have a little bit of a glue bump in them. And I'm not sure how this one will go either. Yeah, it's going to be the same. So it's going to need to go a little bit bigger. That's the boss nut. That's the snow leopard. Timber wolf, which I don't think is going to go in. Maybe even the timber wolf might look alright, eh? And the cashmere, which again I don't think will go in. Could be that it's just too loud. Let me just check. I'll go into the audio. The settings are exactly the same as they were before. The only thing that it may be is that it might be distorting a little bit because it's maybe just up just a tad too high. Let's see how that goes. How does that sound? I haven't changed any of the settings because I've put it back to where it was prior to anything happening. So well, give me 2 seconds and I'll just try restore. Sorry if the volume goes loud here, guys, but I'll knock them back down. Helps when you turn it on, eh? I must have turned it off when I was... when I reset it, it turned it off. Sorry guys, that's what the issue's been. So let me just take that master back. I'll just bring it back a little bit so as it stops it clipping, and I can bring the music back just with the controls on the on there, and I can take the volume back up again on the mic. How's that sounding now, guys? Is that all right? Probably my mic's still probably a little bit too loud, or is that okay now? I think I can probably bring that back up a touch. How's that now? Let's see how we go, eh? Not getting much turning done here, but anyway. I think I'll just put it back to the absolute, make sure I'm absolute default where I was before, and I'll need to suss out how I get that sound to put it out a bit better. Okay, so I do need to take this out a little touch more because most of those knots are just too tight to go in there. So I'm just going to take out another tiny little bit. Might just bring that tool rest up a touch. So you can see I'm just going in there nice and slow till I get to the bottom of the cut. And that's it there. We'll give that a little blow out. Get rid of all that dust. No distortion now, cool. Okay, we'll see how we go, eh? I don't know what happened because I did set it back to the original defaults. Maybe I nudged something else. Anyway, so we should be able to get that in there nicely now. Yep. And let's see if we can get this one in. Still a little bit tight. Oh no, that's in. So that's good. So let me go to camera 3. So there it is with the tuxedo. There it is with the badger, but the badger's not going to stay in there on its own accord. It's pushing itself out again. Anyway, let's keep moving, eh? So I think we've got it right now. I better try one of these other ones just to make sure, because these ones were a bit tighter in there as well. So that's the snow leopard, and that's sitting in there lovely. And if I check the, yeah, happy with that. So let's crash on, and then we'll have a look at what knot we're going to put in it after, eh? We'll get a better idea once I get a bit of shape to it, and we see what we're doing. Alrighty, so first things first, I'm just going to shape off that top a little bit. Not a lot. I want to keep it reasonably flat. Maybe just with a very, very slight downward curve. Now I don't know if you noticed, but I did move the upper camera. I've moved it more direct over the top. It could probably still go a little bit more, but it's a lot closer now than what it was before. to being directly over. That is. Yeah, another little bit. Probably up a touch, and we'll bring the tailstock in for a little bit of support. Now you can see it's not quite round, so we're going to get that round once we start to shape as well. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to part in right on that joint. Sorry about the noise, lads. Well, a fair bit around here, so I'm just trying to get it into shape a little bit more. I want to check that we are on the separation between the black and the colour, which is kind of hard for me to see at the moment, but we'll keep going. Nearly, we're getting there. Just want to try and get that Okay, that'll do that I think for now. We'll come back to it. Okay. So you can see a difference in the camera views, guys. So there's camera 2. So you can get a close-up, a much closer-up shot from that camera, and it's less of an angle as well. And then camera 3, which is one we were on, that one. So it's more directly over above now rather than being further back and pointing down that way. These streamers are giving me the willies tonight. So you can see it's coming more round now, more into round, on centre. And I'm just going to have a bit of a look at that. Yeah, coffee's good. I'm trying to remember to drink it this time so it doesn't turn into iced coffee. Now I think what I'll start doing now is I'll have a bit of a look at what length I want to make this. T-Man, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. So just having a look. I want to make that a little bit more squarer here, so that's all right. We can get that okay. And I still want to go in hollower underneath that ring, so we'll keep going. Actually, I might try and square that up a little bit, just a little touch now, before we get too carried away. Sorry about the noise, fellas. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little bit squarer. Try that a little bit lower. I'll do it, we'll round that in and blend that in later. So we'll come back here now. Go up a bit higher. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all out so I can get a better look at it. Oh, there goes my cone of my live center. Sick, guys. Right. So I'm going to sit the, so I might try the Timberwolf. Just to get a better idea of the shape I want. So we still need to go in a lot thinner yet. So normally we're about there. I'm thinking we're going to go around about there this time. Okay, let's have a look and see what that does. Oh, I'm dropping everything tonight. Take that out for now. I'm going to put a mark about there. Yep, I think that'll be okay. Then we'll go in there and take that edge off. Okay, get rid of some of this. finish my coffee. And let's continue on. So, a little bit more hollowing. What's T-Man asking? No, this one's just one that'll go onto my website for sale now. Still got a few others that I need to put up on the website too. I haven't put them up yet. Get that round. I should just keep the air hose through. It's much easier. I'm just trying to take out any of the high spots now, just to sweeten it away. And then I'll come back in a bit here and round off that bottom a little bit more. Now we've done it. All right, what are we thinking, lads? Okay. Nah, that one's too heavy, and I think we're just a bit too low. I'm just trying to get a look at that to see what I think. I'm actually quite liking that. Okay. I want to see how that is looking, and I think I probably need to go a little bit more up here with that. Oh, I did chip it too. That's all right though, we'll be able to get that out. Yeah, I did. Bugger a thing. When I pulled the tool away, I wasn't paying enough attention, and I caught that little ring, so just need to take it back a little bit. Which is fine. Nearly there. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get the joint where the black meets the transparent. I'm trying to get the line, the joint, right on where I want it to be, but which is just above that ring. And I think I've got it there. So that should be okay there now. I think that'll do it, fellas. So we'll have a look at that. Yep, that's looking pretty good. And I'm relatively happy with that shape. Just something a little bit different. We've got John from Spain back in the live, eh? Okay, fellas, we'll hit this with a little bit of sandpaper now. We'll see what we end up with, eh? In actual fact, I think I'm going to have to go in and just put a little bit more of a parting in that base. And that'll do us there, I think. That'll let me just round in there. Yeah, it's about 10 mil longer, or 10 plus longer than what I normally make my handles, and my handles are still, even the shorter ones than this, they're still regarded as fairly long handles compared to a lot of others. Okay, I'll just give this a bit of a touch up with this grit. So how are you, John? All right, mate? Keeping well? We missed you in the stream the other night. Yeah. Okay. Next screw. You're all hanging out to see this one, aren't you? Actually, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't keen to see it finished as well, this one. Oh, we've still got a bit of sanding to go yet. Can't rush these things. It's getting there though. Oh, I've got the dropsies tonight. Let you have a look from that view. So this was the darker one out of the three that we cast in the last couple of streams with the clear tints, coloured tints. So I hope I'm not disappointed with it. I'm hoping it's going to turn out how I was hoping it would, that we'll be able to see the colours a bit more. And the reason I've gone a bit thinner as well is to obviously try and let light into the blank as well, because we're having the black top on it. It stops light coming down into the handle. Obviously you've got your knot up there as well, but if we can draw enough light into the thinner areas, then we might have more chance of seeing the colour pop out. Excuse me. 100% Grey Dog. Totally agree with you, mate. You got to put the time into them. If you want the finish. Okay. We can finish off the bottom properly once we turn it around. So we'll blend all that into the bottom. How's that music? A little bit loud there? Probably about there's better, isn't it? Yay, pups are good, mate. Really coming along. They're starting to fill out a bit now. They're getting pretty chunky. They'll be about maybe 8.5 months or so now. So I think they say that once they hit 12 months, that's them pretty much at their full size. So I'll get a picture and put it up in one of the streams, one stream, so you can see them. They're blue Staffordshire Terriers. English Staffordshire Terriers, I should say. Blue English Staffordshire Terriers. Lovely dogs. How are all you guys going in there? All right? Nearly ready to go to the, well, I'll go to the 1000 grid next with a bit of water, so that's when you'll start to see it come up a bit. Get my sponge again. I find the sponge just helps me get into the tight into the corners better. Should be enough. Right, we'll grab a piece of that, we'll grab a piece of the, we'll grab the water, fresh water. Turn the lathe down a bit. This one will be going on the carousel for a 30-second video to show it going around on the carousel. I normally post them up on my Instagram, but I'll probably end up putting it on the Facebook page as well. So I still can't quite see properly yet, but we will soon. Spending a fair bit of time with a 1000 grit just to make sure that we get everything away. And then I'll go to the micro mesh pads. Okay, I think that'll do it for that one. I'm quite surprised how dark it's staying, even considering we've turned it down. But we'll see it more once we get it completely done. That's when we'll see it, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. This one was the dark one that you could see most of the colours in it, even though it was dark, but when you held it up to the light, you could see all the colours, red, blue, purple, green, whatever other colours were in it. I know we put a few colours in it, but I think some of the colours have mixed and made other colours as well. So yeah, we'll know once we finish it and we see it, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It is staying reasonably dark, but we are starting to get a bit of colour showing through. The other two blanks that we done, they've not got quite as good a colour mix, but they're a lot lighter, and you can see the colours in them much easier, being lighter. But I think what's happened there is that with the one that we put the fluoro green and fluoro orange in, I think the fluoro green and fluoro orange have taken over from some of the other colours, and that tends to be the case with the fluoros because they are very, very strong. But it still looks the blank still looks quite nice, so we'll still get a nice handle out of it, I think. But this was the one I was looking forward to because just the way it looked, that dark sort of sinister-y bit with the colour. And I don't think it's going to disappoint. And I'm quite liking the shape too. It'll be nice and comfortable in the hand, I think. I mean, I've been feeling it as I've been turning it, but it does feel nice. but I think once you get it off the lathe and you get it right in your hand, that's when you really get a true feel for it. I don't think the camera's picking up the colour in it yet. It's still quite dark, but it's it's effective, I'll tell you. I don't know if you'll see it in the top-down shot. Yeah, you're starting to see a little bit more of the clear there and a bit of the colour. Let's just keep going. Steve-O, how are you, buddy? Okay, we'll just smash through these. Okay. He's getting any hints of colour yet? I think you are, aren't you? Look. You can see it reflecting onto the pad. Yeah, I'm thinking the antique silver in the bottom of this one. Oh dear, Still don't think you can see this shit. It is fairly dark, but I can see it because I've got the light. I've got the strong lights coming towards it, so I can see what's going on better than probably what you guys can, because you've got the light and a different viewpoint from me. I can see the colours, and the light's actually catching inside the bottom section of the handle, and it's reflecting light out at me. I can see it nice and clearly. Okay. Yeah, you can probably see it reflecting in the pad, like there. You can see the colours reflecting in the pad. But once I get it partied off, I think it'll show up a bit lighter again. And obviously once it's polished and buffed, and I'll be able to hold it up to the camera, you should be able to see it better once I get it up to the camera. I don't know if you get it any better from that shot yet. Probably not. You can, yeah, it's hard. No, you can't see it yet. But that's that done now anyway. So I'll stick that. Oh, don't spill that. Stick that water over there for now. I'll get a clean paper towel. We'll just give it a little bit of a dry off. Let me go to there. Well, you can see me going underneath it with the paper towel, but I still don't think you can. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to. We might be better waiting until we get it all partied off and get it polished up, and I think you'll see a bit better then. You can see the colour there through it now. If you have a look there, you can see the colour in it there, and then obviously the top section's black. Okay, so I'm going to part it off. I'm happy with everything on it so far. I'll turn it around and we'll part it off, and then we can do the tidy up at the bottom. And just go through the process now. That'll do that. See how that is. That's pretty good. And that'll do that, I think. Tool rest's already down, so we'll spin her up. That's bang on 1300 RPMs. Streamers in there and I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That offcut will get used on another handle somewhere, at some stage. Alright, see how we are with the spindle gauge, probably a little bit high. See how we are there. Put these to that shot now and you'll see what I'm doing on the bottom there. And I'll just check that with my steel rule, make sure I've got enough hollow on there. Yep, plenty. And now we'll go in and cut our hole for a coin. Okay, get rid of that. Actually, I can go in with the wet pads for that now. That'll be alright. All I want to do is just take that sharp edge off it and give it a little bit of a clean up on the inside. And that should do it. Alright, a little bit of wet. Okay. That'll do that. Now I'm just going to hit that inside with a little bit of I'm just going to get rid of all these streamers off the front of my cabinet here, because everything will fall straight into the drawers when I open the drawers up. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this fine one in here, because it is hard getting in there with the sandpapers all the time. So we'll give it a little bit of a touch up with this, and anything that I've missed with the sandpaper, this should obviously polish it up. Which it has. But I'll take it to the buffer for a little touch up, and then we'll bring it back and we'll put a little bit more cutting on it and a little bit of polish with a clean cloth. So just let me go, and we'll put that up. Good on you, John. All right, I'm going to go to the buffer, guys. Oh, I've got to take it out the chuck first though, haven't I? All right, I'm off to the buffer. I'll be back in a tick, guys. Well, I'm back. It's all buffed up. Now it doesn't look anything there, does it? Although you are getting a little tint of the colour there. There's a tiny little something in the blank there. See that little speck there? See that little speck? Just there. But I don't think I can get it out without taking more off the handle. Which is what I think I'm going to have to do very carefully. Sorry guys, this is going to take a little bit longer. I'm happy with the rest of the handle, but there's just one little speck there that's going to need to be either sanded out or cut out. So I'll try sanding it out first, I think. There it is there. I'm hoping I can get it out. It's either something in the resin, well, it's not a chip, it's got to be something in the resin because we've sanded and sanded and sanded and it's just sort of popped out. But we're nearly there. In fact, I think that's it gone now. Yep. Okay, so I'll just go through these grits again very quickly, just to take it back, and then I'll hit it with the wet again. I wouldn't have been happy, I couldn't leave it like that. Right, I just want to check, make sure that it's come out. Yep, she's out. So now I've just got to sand until we get rid of all the scratches now. Shouldn't be too bad. It is a bugger. But you know, you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. You've either got to, I mean, I wouldn't leave it because I wouldn't be happy with it. Yeah, that's got it. Okay, I think that'll do it. If I go straight to the buffer again, fellas. Right, back to the grinder I go, fellas, for another couple of minutes. Okay, I think we've got it now. It's actually in the resin. There's still a tiny little mark there, but it's much better than what it was, so I'm much happy with that. So I'm just going to go in here again now with the big chuck key. We'll expand that out. And we're going to get a clean cloth this time. And we're going to hit that. Oh, what have I done? Oh, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. I'm going to hit that with a little bit of this. When things start going wrong, they start going wrong, don't they? Hitting all the wrong buttons. It's not quite as bright as I thought it might have been, but I'm still happy with it because I can see what you can't see. Would you believe me if I tell you I'm still not happy with it? Sorry guys, we're going round again. No, I've never used it with a polish. I mean, it is that white bottle, that small bottle of polish that I've got, actually is for the micro mesh. I got it from the same person that I get my micro mesh from. And these pads are giving me the woolies. I'm going to have to change them. I keep saying it, I'm going to change them. It's a shame because they're still cutting well. Just want to see if that mark's gone now. Probably can't see it when it's wet. I might try it on the last final grit, see what happens. I've had a few little hiccups, Brett, with this one. I've had to go back to the grinder a couple of times and now I'm sanding again. So we had a tiny little mark which was something in the resin. I wasn't happy with it. And then when I redone it, I still wasn't happy with it. So I've come back to the micro mesh again. And I'm thinking that'll probably do it now. Oh, we're going to go with the last grit, try what Grey Dog side and try a little bit of polish with the micro mesh pad. It'll either wear the micro mesh pad away or it'll do a good job. See, it's micro gloss. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, is the saying. I'll slow it down. Certainly the polish lasts a lot longer. You're not taking it straight off with the cloth again. So we'll soon find out when I hit it with the cloth and take the polish off. But might be promising. Might be a better way of doing it rather than going to the water and then going to the buffer. This might actually do away with the buffer. Never know, eh? We'll see. You're having a beer already, Brett. I'm the one that should be having a beer, mate. It's my birthday today. Oh well, have one for me, eh? Right, I'm going to have a look at that now with the, we'll dry that off. And we'll see what that's done. It's not bad. Let's see how we go with a bit of polish on it. It probably still needs a buff, I'd say, though. Yeah, I think it still needs a buff. I think I'll take it to the buffer. We'll give it a quick lick up. And then we'll be back, eh? I'll just turn me off and I'll turn the music up, guys. Okay, see how we go this time. Bit of polish straight on this, I think, this time. Yeah, I shouldn't have said nothing now, should I? Okay, let's see what this does. I'm actually quite impressed with this polish. I do like this polish. I've probably put a tad too much on. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Alright, nice and slow to start with. Let it work its way in. Yeah, I did a bit, didn't I? You still can't see colour in that, can you? Aye? Well, you can there with the paper towel underneath it. Okay. Do you know what I think that little mark is? It might even be pigment, I think. I'm still not 100% happy with the finish. I've still got little scratch marks in there. Just very, very fine. And I don't know what's causing it, whether it's the polish that's causing it, or whether it's can't be much else, really. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm still not happy with it, so I'm probably going to end up sanding, going through the sanding motion again, and then I'll probably end up taking it back to the buffer again. But rather than bore you guys with any more of that, you can can see the handle. I'll let you see the handle, and I'll sit a knot in it, but I'm going to have to do a little bit more on this because I'm not 100% happy with that. So we'll set the coin in it later, but I don't know if the camera's actually picking up those little scratches, so I'm going to go over the whole thing again. I'm not happy with that. So let me just see if I can show this a little bit better. Let me just see what I can show you here. You'll be able to see the scratches now that I'm pretty much zoomed in there. Let me just the light's probably a little bit too strong. Yeah, the light's just a bit too strong as well, I think, directly in behind it. But you are getting the different colours there. Yeah, there's a few in the top two grey dogs, so that's what I'm saying. I'm going to end up putting it back on and giving the whole thing another run because I'm not happy with it. I don't know what's happened. I mean, I did change the sanding process when I went back, and I didn't actually go back with the wet, but then we went back with the wet again. So I think what I'll do is I'll put it back on the chuck and I'll sand through the whole thing again because I'm just not happy. I can see scratches in it, and normally I can get them a lot clearer than that. I don't normally have too many scratches in there, so like I said, I'm not happy with it. So when I'm not happy, if I don't fix it, I'll never be happy with it. So I've got to fix it to be happy with it. So yeah, there you go. You can see it there. I mean, it's nice. I mean, I'll be keen to see it in the daylight when I get away from all these bright lights round about me. I think it might be a little bit different in the daylight. Anyway, that's it with the Timberwolf knot in it. Let me see it with the Boss knot. Yeah, I think the Boss knot looks much better. There we go. Feels comfortable in the hand. Yeah, it feels nice in the hand. Like I said, you can see it is a lot longer than my normal handle. But it's quite nice. Can't get that one close enough to the camera. See, it looks pretty dark. I can see it. I can see the colours and the transparency in the bottom section. but the issue is just the scratches in it. I'm not happy with the scratches, so they're going to have to come out one way or the other. Anyway, that'll be for another day, guys. Look, I hope you like it. I hope you like the shape. If I can get it over there, you'll see the shape better in the hand. With the boss knot in it, I think it looks better with the boss knot. Just the dark. Soft knot too, really soft, but still got enough backbone to whip up a mean lather. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright fellas, look, thanks for putting up with me and my trials and tribulations. Like I said, I'm not happy with it, and if I don't get it right, I'll never be happy. So I've got to keep going with it until I get it spot on, until I'm happy with it. So I'll show you it in the next live. Next live will be next live will be Thursday. And I'll whip something else up for you for then. And like I said, I'll be able to show you this one finished with the coin set in the bottom and no scratches in it. How does that sound? Alright. So yeah, so thanks for dropping in, guys. Sorry we've had to leave you without our finished brush in the end, but you will see it on Thursday. I'll get it finished for Thursday, ready for Thursday with the knot set and the coin set. We can show that and then we can move on with something else, eh? Okay guys, once again, thanks for dropping in the stream. Much appreciated. And until Thursday, take care. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Be good and stay safe, okay? We'll catch you later. Thanks fellas. Cheers.